we're looking at a parallel universe. We're looking at an alternative internet, a place where people communicate secretly and securely.
So as I'm sure all of you have realized by now, there's some pretty weird stuff out there on the internet. But underneath that, if you go really deep into the internet, there's a place known as the deep web. This is a part of the World Wide Web where users and website operators can remain anonymous, and where some of the darkest parts of humanity are exposed. There's some really freaky stories that have come from this side of the web, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Hey guys, welcome back to the Most Amazing Top 5. I'm Court McGinley. Let's jump right into our list of the top 5 scary deep web stories that should have never been told. Coming in our number 5 spot, Emily Saunders. This story originated on 4chan. Basically, this is a site where users are able to post anonymously with the most recent post appearing above the rest. The image board site is split into various boards with their own specific content and guidelines. Since the site is anonymous, people like to try and guess the last however many numbers of their own automatically generated user IDs, which is different in every thread in order to keep everyone as anonymous as possible. And if you were to guess correctly, then you would get something in return. So back in 2007, someone posted a picture of a girl and said, if anyone can correctly guess their own post number, I will tell you where she's buried. When this post was made, most people thought it was just a troll, so they played along. But then someone managed to guess their last 2 post ID numbers correctly. So the original poster gave this person some coordinates. Being curious, this person took the coordinates and looked up the location on Google Maps. This person then looked up news from that general area. They then came across a post about Emily Saunders, who was killed 50 miles east of El Dorado, which matched up with the coordinates given. The user then turned the coordinates over to the police. And at number 4, anonymous murder. This is another posting from 4chan. In this post, someone decided to upload pictures of someone they just murdered. Obviously, we're not going to show these pictures, but in them it shows a dead woman who is lying on a bed naked with her throat slashed. The person who posted all of these pictures wrote, "She fought so damn hard," and to check the news for Port Orchard, Washington in a few hours. Her son will be home soon from school and find her. I just wanted to share these pictures before they find me. And sure enough, later that same day, news came out about this death. Yeah, this is so messed up. I know the whole point of this site is to be able to be anonymous, but this is out of hand. This site needs to be taken down or monitored or something. At number 3, Cannibal Cafe. Yeah, this is a thing. This is a website that people go to talk about eating other people and where people can go to auction themselves off to be eaten. One of the super creepy stories, as if they aren't all creepy enough, follows a man named Armin. He is known as the Rottenberg Cannibal or the Master Butcher. On the site, Armin tried to get someone to volunteer themselves to be eaten. Now, you would think to yourself, no one would possibly go for this, right? Turns out, you'd be wrong. A man named Bernd Brands actually volunteered to be the victim. Yeah, the world's a messed up place. The two made a video documenting this experience. And this home movie, it didn't waste any time. The two men got right into things, and at the very beginning of the movie, you see Armin amputating Brand's penis. What makes this even more twisted is that originally Brands actually requested that Armin bite his penis off instead of using any tools. So Armin tried, but apparently the skin was too tough and chewy. Brands then bled out, but not before Armin stabbed him in the throat. Armin then chopped up Brand's body, and over the course of 10 months, he slowly continued to eat it before being caught by authorities. Coming in at number 2, human meat recipes. This one comes from a Reddit user named Bacon Boy Loiter. And they said, "In comp sci, we often get bored and dick around. One day we ran into the deep web. The most disturbing site we found was a comprehensive guide for cooking women. We're not talking about a short joke here. This page has information on what body types to use for specific cuts, how to prepare these cuts, and how to cook the girl so she lives as long as possible. It horrifies me that people way worse than the freaks on Criminal Minds exist." Yeah, this is absolutely horrifying that this kind of information is out there, let alone there are people out there who are interested in knowing this kind of thing. Yeah, Criminal Minds got nothing on these guys. And in at number 1, Dmaniacs. This story comes from someone on Reddit. They said they saw a posting for a bizarre site, but the posting didn't really explain what you'd see on the site, but encouraged people to check it out. So this guy did just that. Now, I'm not going to release the name of the site to you guys because I don't want to give you access to this kind of messed up stuff. But basically, on the site, there's a video of a man being brutally killed. This video was recorded on a cell phone by a group of teenage boys. It was later discovered these boys actually killed a total of 21 people with a hammer and a screwdriver. And all of these murders took place within a month's time. It's been said that this is the most violent and graphic video on the internet. The video has been taken down several times by authorities, but it just keeps reappearing on other pages. It's virtually impossible to get rid of completely. Back in 2009, the boys behind these killings were found, and 2 of them were sentenced to life in prison, and the others only received 9 years. When the boys were asked why they filmed these murders in the first place, they said that they were planning on making a total of 40 movies, and were then going to sell them to a wealthy foreign website owner. Then this man would post them onto his site and make a profit, because apparently people actually like to pay to see this kind of stuff. Alright, and there you guys have it. That's your list of the top 5 scary deep web stories that should have never been told. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what other lists you'd like to see down in the comments. Don't forget to show some love by subscribing to our channel and giving this video a big thumbs up, and I'll catch all of you in the next one.